Do you know what your cat actually does while you sleep? You might assume they're just resting beside you, but once your eyes close, something changes. Your cat does things you were never meant to see, and some of these behaviors reveal more about how they truly feel about you than anything they do when you're awake. Miss the meaning behind them, and you might be misreading your cat entirely. Let's start with the strangest one. 1. They touch your face to check you're alive. Ever woken up to a soft paw pressing against your cheek or tapping your nose? Most people assume it's their cat being cute or asking for food. But here's what's really happening. Cats are hyper-aware of breathing patterns. When you fall asleep, your breathing slows and deepens. And to your cat, this shift is noticeable. That gentle paw on your face is actually a wellness check. They're confirming you're still responsive, still music breathing, still okay. This behavior is rooted in survival instinct. Music in the wild. Cats live in small social groups where monitoring each other keeps everyone music safe. If something is wrong, they need to know. And when your cat taps your face at night, they're running music that same ancient code on you. Some researchers believe cats can even detect subtle changes in body chemistry through close contact. Music. There are documented cases of cats persistently purring at their owners before a medical episode, almost like they sensed something music was off before the person did. So no, it's not just about breakfast. Your cat is checking on you. And here's what most people miss. This is only one side of the bond. Later, I'll talk about what your cat does after they've confirmed you're okay. And it's something so subtle, you'll probably never catch them doing music at 2. Those 3 o'clock a.m. zoomies aren't random. Why does your cat suddenly lose their mind at 3 o'clock a.m.? 1 second, complete silence. Music. The next they're sprinting through the house like something's chasing them. It feels chaotic, maybe even a little unhinged. But there's actually a reason this happens at that exact time. Cats are crepuscular, meaning they're hardwired to be most active at dawn and dusk, the hours when their natural prey is vulnerable. But here's what most people don't realize. In the wild, this is also when predators are on the move. So your cat isn't just burning off energy. They're running music a patrol. That burst of movement through the hallway, the sudden leap onto the couch, the mad dash into the bedroom. It's a security sweep. Your cat is checking entry points, scanning for threats, and making sure the territory is safe. And music, yes, that territory includes you. Researchers studying domestic cat behavior found that indoor cats still carry these instincts music even if they've never seen a mouse in their life. Their internal clock tells them this is the hour to be alert, to protect, to secure. And hey, if you're the kind of person who actually wants to understand what's going on in your cat's head, you're in the right place. Music. Hit subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. 3. They need your blankets on purpose. Ever notice your cat pressing their paws into your blanket over and over like they're making invisible bread? Most people think it's just a quirky comfort thing, something left over from kittenhood. But there's more going on than nostalgia. Yes, kneading does start in infancy. Kittens need their mother's belly to stimulate milk flow. So, part of this behavior is tied to comfort and safety. But here's what most owners miss. When your cat needs your blanket, especially while you're in bed, they're doing something very intentional. Cats have scent glands in their paw pads. Music. Every time they press down, they're releasing pheromones. And when they need your blanket, your pillow, or the spot right next to you, they're marking it. They're embedding their scent into your space. This isn't random. It's territorial, but not in an aggressive way. Is actually one of the clearest signs your cat sees you as part of their inner circle. They're claiming your bed the same way they'd claim a shared nest with a bonded companion. In cat language, they're saying, "This is ours. You're mine." That rhythmic paw pressing you thought was just cute. It's your cat weaving themselves into your world one press at a time. 4. They stare at nothing in the dark. Have you ever caught your cat frozen in place, eyes locked on an empty corner of the room, and felt a chill run down your spine? It's unsettling, like they're seeing something you can't. Music. But before you call a ghost hunter, here's what's actually happening. Cats see the world completely differently than we do. Their eyes contain a layer called the tapetum lucidum, which reflects light back through the retina. This gives them the ability to see in light levels 6 times lower than what humans need. Music in near total darkness. Your cat sees clearly. You see music nothing. But it's not just vision. Cats also hear frequencies up to music 60 per thousand hertz. Humans tap out around 20,000. That means your cat is music picking up sounds you literally cannot perceive. A mouse moving inside a wall, insects crawling in the ceiling, pipes music settling, tiny vibrations that don't exist in your world, but are loud and clear in theirs. When your cat stares at nothing music, they're not hallucinating. They're processing real information that's invisible to you. Their ears might twitch. Their whiskers might shift. They're gathering data from a dimension of sound and light you don't music have access to. 5. They groom your hair while you sleep. Ever woken up with your hair slightly music damp or tangled in a weird spot? Maybe you blame the pillow, but there's a good chance your cat was quietly chewing, licking, or nuzzling your hair while you were completely unconscious. This one sounds strange, but it's actually one of the most intimate things a cat can do. In feline social groups, grooming is reserved for cats who share a deep bond. It's called ala grooming, and it only happens between cats who truly trust each other. Mothers groom their kittens. Bonded siblings groom each other. Music, it's not casual, it's family. When your cat grooms your hair at night, they're extending that same ritual to music you. They're not confused. They're not hungry. They're treating you like one of their own. Some experts also believe cats are drawn to the natural oils and scent in human hair. Your smell is comforting to them. Grooming it is a way of mixing their scent with yours, reinforcing the bond between you, even while you're unaware it's happening. Here's the thing. Most owners will never catch their cat doing this. It happens in the dark, in silence, when you're music deep in sleep. But it means your cat sees you as more than just a provider. You're part of their inner music circle, and this small secret act is their way of proving it. 6. They say, "I love you" while you sleep. Remember earlier when we talked about your music cat touching your face to check if you're okay? That's only half the story, because after they've confirmed you're safe, something else happens. Something you'll probably never see. Music cats communicate love in a very specific way. The slow blink. It's when they look at you, then close their eyes slowly and deliberately. Music among cats. This signal means, I trust you completely. I feel safe with you. It's not random. It's one of the most vulnerable things a cat can do because closing their eyes in the presence of another being means letting their guard down entirely. Here's what most owners don't know. Cats' music do this at your sleeping face. Behaviorists who've studied cats at night using low-light cameras have observed this repeatedly. A cat will approach their sleeping owner, sit quietly beside them, and perform a slow blink, even though no one is watching, even though you'll never see it. They're not doing it for a response. They're not doing it for food or attention. They're expressing something real in the only language they know to someone who will never witness it. That's the thing about cats. Their deepest affection often happens in silence, in the dark, when you're not looking. And maybe that's what makes it so pure. It's not for you to see, it's just for you to receive.